Hello, Armchair Warriors. Tom here, playing my Japanese campaign in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification 11.3.4. We are so close. November 22nd. We're just 2 weeks away from the invasion war with America. We're still waiting in Xinjiang for Xinjiang forces to be built in the capital. It's the one and only Victory Point location in there. 2 weeks from now, we're just gonna move in anyway, so that way I can get all these units back to where they need to be. Let's do a little bit of recap throughout the world here. Basically, Africa, Europe, those are the two areas of main concern. There's some interesting things going on, like and Yemen have both joined the Axis powers. In fact, we can take a quick look and see who all the Axis powers are at this point. Guatemala as well. That was kind of a shocker to me. But yeah, you can see there's a whole slew of different countries that are joining in to, I guess, to see if they'll be joining with the winners. Italy's doing pretty well in Somalia, Ethiopia, this area here. They really haven't given up any land, and they've actually taken quite a bit of land. So kudos to them in that regards. North Africa going about as well as I would expect. They had pushed as far as El Alamein, but then just like the actual war itself, they got pushed all the way back up here to Benghazi. Looks like they're trying to push back here. Yeah, the units are pretty strong. Saw they're moving like a whole bunch of reinforcements up, a bunch of these type of uh, semi-motorized units there. Um, yeah, it looks like they had moved pretty much everybody up to the front lines here, so they've got a lot of troops up here. But we'll see what happens there. Oh, I saw a ship here. Interesting. Oh, that must. Well, I don't know. It's got to be a ship there. Anyway, nothing else going here in any of the lands. I don't see any Allied invasions. Looking up in the Russian front, we do see Finland has gotten a lot of its territory back and pushed into Russian territory as well. We are one province away from Germany cutting off Leningrad. And let's take a look here. Moscow, they are just a mere 200, 166 kilometers, depending upon where you look at. Yeah, the closest is about 166 kilometers away from Moscow. Stalingrad. Where are we at? There we are. Stalingrad, they're much closer. 125 kilometers as the crow flies. But yeah, you can see all throughout the line from north to south. It's kind of on a 45-degree angle here, cutting all the way down. So Germany's definitely made some strong strides all throughout, pushing deep into getting that beautiful, beautiful oil. Italy, and actually all of the allies of the Axis of Germany are helping out here. Italy's helping out mostly here in the central and northern area, but you've got a lot of Hungarian, Bulgarian, Romanian troops all throughout here, among others. So definitely, I think that's the reason why they're doing so well. But we will see if the Axis can keep that up. In the meantime, we're beginning to get ready ourselves for our eventual attack. You can see we got subs moving up to the front once they get to their assigned locations here, which should be in a few days. How quickly? 22nd at 1900, probably the 23rd or so. And these guys, they're at least a week away from getting to their locations that they need to get to. Once I have my forces arraigned, cool. I got my Marines and my Corps headquartered unit set up ready for the southern invasion. Basically, all my troops are set up where they need to be right now for the coming battles. But we do have, yeah, I got more that I need to bring here with me. Oh, you need to move too. I don't know why you didn't come around there because you're needing to go to truck. Did I? I think I have unit. it's moving there anyway. I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know where they're at this point, but that's okay. Anyway, I got units moving all over the place at this point in time. We have should have more divisions coming in soon. Yeah, I guess they just dropped off one. This is the motto. I'm just gonna bring in here and just kind of when time comes, they'll be ready to kind of get ready for the coming invasion needed to take Palembang before the Allies torch it. But we still got a lot more. I need a lot more troops moving around here. So there we go. Load you guys up. That's I see. Whoa. Let's get these guys back off. So you haven't left yet because oh no, you're going to truck. Yeah, we'll just wait a little bit. Anyway, I'm getting all my units ready. I think I also have all my planes are out. Pretty much all my subs that are ready, and these raiders, I gotta wait for them to get their strength up. All these guys, we're close enough. The main battle lines at this point are gonna be Wake Island, Guam, and the Philippines. So where my ships are right now, they can sail out and cover all that they need to cover at this point in time. There's the distance that needs to be traversed isn't all that great. Even our carriers, I think the light carriers have the shorter range. 4,300, 3,400, yeah. But 3,400 kilometers, I can send a light carrier group out here to protect this range, this island range here. We can go all the way out to Midway with our distance. We're just outside the Johnson Atoll for our light carriers, but our regular fleet carriers can make it out there. That's not a problem. Hawaii is just outside of that. So not much more disposition of our troops needed. We're going to kind of speed things up a little bit because I think we need to kind of get caught up here with what's happening. Okay, so they're heading out. So let's go ahead and grab all these guys, load them up. Transport them out there. Do the same with this group of guys as well. They just need to get all of our peeps situated to where they just kind of set them up so that way when it comes time to move them, not everybody here, well, I don't know, pretty much almost everybody there is going to be moving here because we're using them for the Burmese campaign and the Malaysian campaign, as well as attacks in Borneo, Dutch East Indies. I don't know what this island is called, but here in this area, my Marines I'll just be using to perform the landings necessary to take ports. Like for example, when we begin our Philippines operation, all Marines take this port up here, this port here, and down south one of these two ports here. That way, then I can move in all my divisions to those landed locations, and then have the actual army, the military, move in and do the necessary attacks. My Marines will then be pulling out and reuse for their next operation. So we've got a lot of movement going on here. We can real quick make sure that everything is as it should be here. December 7th is when anything of any great import happens. Operation Z, attack on Pearl Harbor will happen. Then let's see, then Tora Tora Tora, will happen, and almost immediately after that, then the put pressure on Siam happens, and almost immediately after that, the border garrisons Manchukuo happen. That gets us a whole bunch of garrison units that we're going to end up putting in China. Uh, Several here in this area, and then probably put the rest in French Indochina just to hold it. But I think that's it. Yeah, I think that'll be it of all the events that happen on the 7th. Real quick here, we got some upgrades going good. We're good on supplies. That's why we have that so low. Building convoys to get ready for the coming losses here. So, escorts as well. These are going to be attached to these two units up here. That way I've got basically building two specialized light infantry units in April. You can see we got a bunch of stuff being built. We've got Marines that'll be ready between fall or spring and fall next year. Um, some more of our tropical island garrisons. March, that'll be a good time. That'll be Midway's garrison, Johnston Atoll's garrison, and Phoenix Island garrison or something like that. And then we've got to crank out some more of those tropical island garrisons for like holding Hawaii and stuff like that. In fact, kind of what I'm thinking about it here. Not the infantry divisions. Where are you? Border guards. Take off garrison. Oh, actually, we take off all these. Tropical island garrison with artillery and anti-tank and anti-aircraft. There we go. So we'll need 2 for Hawaii, 1 for that. There we go. That 10 more should be sufficient for what I need. I think we'll have more that'll need to come in. That does really hurt my manpower, but it is what it is. Couple of planes coming in, some wings. All these interceptors really gonna be for defensive purposes. Torpedo boats, it's ditto for my islands when I take them. Got a couple naval boats also for island defense. This will be a couple fleets that'll be coming in late in the war. Mountaineers, I might have to push them up towards the top a bit here because I don't have much in the way of IC that's going to be going away. Freeing it up for me to be able to build those Mountaineers sooner. Light cruiser, light carrier, and fleet carrier fleets being built. Yep. So I'm thinking on it here. I'll have to wait and see on all that. Tech-wise, we're doing okay. Yeah, I think we're doing okay with what we need. I was worried about our carrier tech, but honestly, we're doing fine. We're up to where we need to be, or we'll be up to where we need to be very, very soon. So honestly, I think I'm doing okay there. It's just my CAG tech is just, yeah, my CAG prototype just so low, and in the doctrines, CAG tech here also very, very low. But I think overall my plane tech, it could use some improvements here or there. But overall, I'm not terribly disappointed with some aspects. Some, yes. I should have actually pushed on my carrier and CAG tech a lot sooner than I did. I was holding on to the ground tech for way too long. We don't have any different things we need to do here. We already swapped out our head of government episode or two ago, so now we got the naval organization boost there. Everything else here is pretty much where it needs to be, including over here. Would love to get to this, but we need to get up to 80% with our Unity before we can get the heavy industry emphasis. You can see we need to be at war, and also Unity is at least 80. We are not there yet. Yeah, our spies are trying to raise the national unity as much as possible, and it's working. It's going up, but it's just really, really slow. Germany, you know what? Well, yeah, we'll lower. Basically, I was just trying to get some tax off of Germany, but I don't think I've done that much at all. Same with the U.S. and United Kingdom. The U.S. also doing military espionage, have an idea of what they're building and stuff like that. Oh, wow. I got a little bit of a hint on what Britain is doing here. 465 IC. They definitely outnumber me, but I know Germany definitely outnumbers them. Whoa, look at all those Marines they are making. You would think that Britain's getting ready to do some invasions down the road here. Hmm. I have no idea what the United States is doing. How about Germany? Just, yeah, nothing on Germany as well. Soviet Union. I have absolutely no spies there. So that is that. I do have. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that, honestly. Yeah, simply just doing defensive stance everywhere. But that's we don't need to worry about that. All right, let's let stuff fly here. I've got everybody moved pretty much that needs to be moved at this point. Moving my units, I mean, we've got time. The UK is not going to attack us, declare on us for quite a while yet. So we've got time to reposition our troops. Yeah, we'll leave this alone. We could use that. Resource stockpile of fuel. I think it's just saying that because we're just using a lot of fuel. Convoyed out. 20. Oh, I started the game. That's why. Yeah, you can see where I'm gaining so much stuff just from convoying. Submarine batteries, cool. I'd like to start seeing this be that, meaning that I've already got all my research done that I need to have done. Let's peek in here. Nothing going on there. Oil refinery. Yep. Race. Battlefield concentration. We'll leave that alone. That's for our battleships. Ditto with this. Love getting this extra stuff. Let's see. Synthetic rubber production plant. I think we will do that. Yeah, we can lose 5,000 oil. That's fine. And nylon plant. That's a lot of stuff that goes away, which is fine. I've got plenty. The money's a big thing, but yeah, I got enough money left over. Earning 24, so I could getting almost 200 a week. What does nylon do? Land build time decreased by 10%. I think it does something more than that too. Um, hmm. Sure, you know what? I mean, we've got the supplies, and honestly, with what it's taking here, the energy, losing 25,000 energy in metal, not a big deal. I mean, I'll get the energy back within a matter of a month. The metal, not a big deal either. Money, supplies, yeah, I'm good. We can do it. Let's build it. Our ladies need to look good. Let's production. Let's get this back up to there for our supplies. We dip below 50,000. I'd like to try to stay around 50,000 for my supplies. Okay. Let's see. Let's speed this up a bit. We will let it race until we get to December. Money for fuel now. Oh, we got some British blueprints. Bombing site is now level 3. This, yes, so awesome. Major naval power. Well, we can look that up, but it's because I have so many ships. I don't know why. I guess it took a while for this to kick in. Might be time based or something. I don't know. But anyway, nice little boost to our navy. And of course, we need to be a naval power. Let's see. IC efficiency is down a little bit. Party rally. Oh yes, because this will boost our national unity by a little bit. We have the money and supplies for sure. And national unity goes up by 0.05. So So minuscule for what it does, but oh well, it is what it is. So we got 12 here now. Let's grab him, board him there, and drop him off. Take the next group. Shifting so many troops down here, but it's because I will be needing them. There we go. Actually, I think we keep them here now that I think about it, and I can see that we're getting supply issues because of what's happening there. Let's do this. We're not gonna let the AI control supply convoys anymore because we don't need supply going to various areas. Like China, for example, big ones, Shanghai. We can actually stop this one. Oh, I need to cancel it, not just simply close it. What's another one here? Probably most of these I can actually stop there, but let's see. Yeah, these we need to keep going for sure. Tianjin, we can also cancel that too. And which ones? There we go. So we can also cancel Suwon. Because I don't need supply going all over in here. We just need supply to a couple places because we're not really doing anything up in here. We'll keep Dalian, that's fine, and we'll keep this one up here. We can stop Hamhung. No, not Haiphong. Oh, where is it? There it is. Olmijin. Chiayang, this one. Masan and Mokpo. There we go. So that takes care of some of those there. King Dao. Actually, we can stop Weihai and King Dao. I feel like I should be doing this off on my own time, not taking up your time watching the game, but I do need to stop these. Oh, need to stop these different convoys that are bringing in supply because I think we're kind of choking off what we're doing down south. Don't see those there. Yeah, let's kind of let things go for right now and just see how it all gets handled here. Submarine hull. We'll keep that going. Cruiser damage control. It's 1943 tech, so we don't need that anymore. We also got another tech too that dropped off some points. We got 6 liners back. So all of my armor units. This I was kind of debating what I wanted to do with my armor units. Either ship them up here to Korea, so that way they can face off against Russia as needed. That's a possibility. They're honestly, we can look at the terrain. They're honestly not going to be of much use through Malaysia, that's for sure. Borneo, Dutch East Indies, Burmese campaign, they're really not going to be of much use anywheres until we get to India, where there's a lot of mountains, yes, and some jungle, some forest, but a lot of plains all over the place here. So there's a lot of territory for them to roam. Kind of thinking I may just set them here for now. So they're out of the way. They're not down south here where they're going to soak up some of the supply. This armor unit, that's fine. They're so light strength, it's not even funny. But yeah, just set them there so they're out of the way. Oh, that's right. I'm using our subs there. Okay. Let's save the game because I just started. It's been a week, and we're 1 week away from Destiny. What is the distance? 2075. Well, so we can figure. What I'm figuring is like when I should be sending these guys out. So it's over 2,000 kilometers to get to the sea zone here. We do 30 kilometers an hour. Over the course of a day, that's about 600 kilometers, a little bit more than that, say 700 kilometers a day. So it would take us 3 days to get there. So December 4th is when I want to send my carriers out to start moseying around Wacom. That's the latest, actually. December 3rd is probably ideal. These guys, 24 kilometers. I got a bunch that are a little bit faster. Yeah, actually, several of these are pretty swift. So what was it that was like so slow? This guy? Huh. I may send him down to the Philippines then. Yeah, because that's about 3 days. Did it with him. Could even send him down to Guam. Did it with him. The heavy cruisers, though, yeah, they are all fast. 30, 31, 32 kilometers an hour, 35 for destroyers. So December 3rd is when I'm going to kick everything off. All of our ships that are here are going to go ahead and sail out and start their patrolling around our designated attack zones. I'll remember to make sure that the battleships, battle cruisers, go to the Philippines and Philippines. Just provide short bombardment capability as well as a negate any sort of presence that America might have there, which, if I remember right, it's not too much. There is an American fleet here in the Philippines. I don't know how long I don't know if the AI keeps them there, but I do know there is one indeed. Railway, yep. So December 3rd, we want to keep an eye out. There's our rail network, so increased supply throughput. That is good to see. General Winter. Oh. Soviets have decided winter offensive. So, well, we'll find out what that means shortly, I suppose. Here, send in the Kempetai. And here is where we get something, maybe? I thought we did. Oh, there we go. Kempetai. I got to actually click on and get the event going. Formation of the 25th Army Headquarters and 16th Army Headquarters and 15th Army Headquarters and the Southeast Expeditionary Army Headquarters. Army wants more money. Well, that will kind of hurt, but we can take it. through all that, you guys could pause and kind of read through and see what all that stuff is about. Some pretty cool stuff. 25th. So this guy needs to get added to there. And he's got some troops. This is an interesting. So this is like a defensive unit more than anything else. That being the case, we're just going to attach a low strength. Actually, yeah, logistics wizard, somebody that knows how to use. We'll send him up there because I got plenty of people in Saigon. So we had the 15th. Which we're going to send these guys up towards the front here. All right, and then we got the 16th, which has some more units. We'll attach them also to the Napogun. These guys will also march up as well. And then we got the 15th, which we will attach as well. He'll just kind of hang out, wait for any units to appear that need to appear. We will put him in charge, yes, but he needs to be a little bit of a higher level there to do so. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6, 8, 10. So he's way down here. Here we go. Yep, that's him. So that leaves us with, we got 2. I'll move him out there so he's not quite in the way and attach him to the Kwantung Theater. It's now looking like a proper headquarter unit. And we got Kempetai. So we got a bunch of new units here. These will be used for the defense in China. They'll be used strictly in anti-partisan type raids and things like that. Oh, we got the leader. There, we'll do that. So I'll bring him over there like so. I'm not going to send him via speedy movement because I don't want to burn through my supplies quite so much. We don't need them there so rapidly. I mean, I guess we kind of do, but all right. So you, yeah, just do that. All right, and all you guys will come around that way like so. I believe that is it then. I guess I lost a unit there, or maybe I just never had a unit there. That could be. Okay, so we will throw him onto that guy, yes. And should be the same thing as well. There we go. Since they'll be in China. All right, so that's the defenses I was expecting around now. That will, like I said, just scatter them all throughout here, and since this is a great big empty spot, and fend off any any partisan activity. Okay, we're on December 3rd at this point now, so we need to save the game. I do apologize if things are going to kind of get to a crawl right now because there's so much stuff that's going to be going on. I need to make sure that I've got all my ducks in a row, as it were. So we're sending 4 of our main carrier groups out this way here. They're just going to simply patrol. So that's those 4. We're going to send a light carrier group, patrol off of Guam. And we're going to send another light carrier group down to southern Philippines. And another light carrier group to the northern Philippines. All right, so that leaves at this point a light carrier group, 2 light carrier groups, and a regular carrier group. Regular carrier group, we're going to be sending out to our main islands. Going to send them way out here. One light carrier group is going to be patrolling up here. So if we hit our naval, you can see where our patrols basically are. We got Midway Island taken care of. We got this section here, Guam, Philippines. And I had one more carrier group here, light carrier group. They are going to backfill this area here. So I've got 3 carrier groups patrolling my eastward islands here, 4 up in around Midway, 1 on Guam, 1 on South Philippines, 1 on North Philippines. When Guam's taken care of, that will shift over to the Philippines middle section. Midway, they'll move out to, or those around Wake are going to move out to Midway. Speak a little bit too soon. The ones on the eastern islands here are going to go towards Johnston and these American islands there. That way I've got 7 carrier groups all total here. The 3 in the Philippines eventually, once we're assured that there isn't any sort of American activity here, we're then going to disperse them, probably send 1 group here, 1 group here, 1 group around here, just to kind of keep a border over here. All right, so that is that. Now we need to take care of all these guys. So this group is going to go to the southern. We're just going to move them because, again, we want to make sure that when we're doing our marine landings, that our units are well defended, that if there's any enemy activity where we're doing amphibious operations, that my naval units swat them down like the flies they are. All right, let's get some of these carrier groups. So we will patrol. This one's going to simply move in that zone. Again, we got naval operations going on there. This one is going to go here into Guam. We got naval operations there again. They're going to patrol the northern section. I think I got northern and eastern taken care of. So now we need the southern, and then we got the western approach. This is going to choke any sort of potential American naval movement around Midway. We can see it's completely covered with a combination of carriers and capital ships. All right, so we got 3 more heavy cruiser groups. We're going to have our 10 group here kind of patrol off. I don't want to just rely solely on our carriers to protect our forces here, or our holdings. Got 1 more heavy cruiser group, which we're going to put here. Oop, that's too far. Oh, this is an older cruiser group. Well, I kind of barked that up a little bit. we're gonna actually have them just we'll rebase them to truck. Just get them ready. They'll be used. They'll be used down there. All right. So now I just have destroyer groups at this point, and basically these are just a bunch of tripwire type effects where they're just going to be patrolling in areas to kind of give me a warning, a heads up that hey, there's enemy forces in the area. Let's bring up the naval map mode so I can have a better idea of what's where. That way, if there's any sort of enemy activity, my destroyers may actually even, win the battle. They'll also help take care of any submarine forces, enemy subforces that are in the area. Too far. Okay. They too will also rebase. Oh, I see. We got a late year destroyer stuck in there. 3100. Okay, so we wanted to get them sent down to here. We're gonna rebase those three here because we're going to be using them in those seas, and we got some destroyers that we're going to have basically just patrol. The others I've got will have some patrolling going on in the northern section here of the Philippines. And these are my extras, the three there. So that's all of my ships at this point. Okay, so everybody is moved out. We got a little bit ways to go for our raiders here, 10 of them. And I think that's pretty much it. I got a group of 5 that I can move. 821. That's right, you can only carry 712. 812. Probably too heavy as well. Yep, 750. Oopsie. Who's okay? We may be able to move these guys because he is on the move. Yep, there we go. We're going to go ahead and get him dropped off to here. All right. So continuing with our movements around. Now, unfortunately, I can't do anything in regards with my, nearest I can tell, I really can't do anything with my marine units. So any naval invasions I need to do, I need to wait till I actually go to war, because I don't think. Yeah, I think you have. Well, yeah, I think you have to be in port in order to do a naval invasion. I don't think you can be like out in the ocean and perform a naval invasion from there, because that'd be too much of a cheat. You could just, move the full distance, 1300 kilometers, and then still do a naval invasion 13 or more kilometers from there. I think you have to do it from the port, which gives that short range. All right, we are ready. Whoops. Let's actually let this time tick a little bit here. We are ready. Next episode, we'll be going to war with America. I hope you guys are prepared. I feel that I am not quite prepared, but we shall see. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next episode. Take care.